So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bigo going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Figo. Cafu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes venturing down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Dembele has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and here's Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Schneider plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Maldini. Best. Oh, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! And the counter is on. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Hullet. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh. Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He's having a good look here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cafu can get it clear. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Figo, who is rarely short on confidence, looking to play him in. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, great feat, that.
Under an awful lot of pressure. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Schneider makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Yaya Toure driving forwards. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Kong and Hanoi currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. The second half is up and running.
Kong and Hanoi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That has been cut short. It's not an especially good pass, that. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Best. Kong and Hanoi come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Kong and Hanoi do have a chance to counter here. And this is Hullet. He might be in here! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yaya Toure. He's in plenty of space here. Desai does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He leaps for it! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Schneider has got himself a free kick. Schneider ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Hullet. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Kong and Hanoi are not doing it.
It's Schneider! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Getting up there! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yaya Toure. Steaming on goalwards. Kong and Hanoi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 25,
Del Piero.
Number 23, Figo.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Number 22, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 20, Pele.
Maldini.
Number 15,
Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment.
Adriano.
Vieira.
Number 2,
Kvaratskhelia.
Substitution.
And that could set him on his way. And it's Azar. That's Vieira. And here's Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Adriano. Kvaratskhelia making good progress. And here's Rooney. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is lovely.
That was lovely, that.
Very nicely done. And it's Azar. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta. He's had it taken off him. Del Piero. Looking here to chip it through.
Been indicated.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ibrahimovic. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. And that's definitely not his best.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Sneijder! Sneijder! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic, looking here to chip it through. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a header! And he's heaved it away, and he whips it in. And he's gone backward here. Now this could be a chance. Vieira. That's good play. Oh, well played, well played. Figo. Spread to the right. The muscular approach does pay off here. They get a throw in. Kong and Hanoi still without a single shot on target. Threads one in. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Hullet. Oh, played right into his path. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sneijder. Now Mbappe. Cafu does well to get it back. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now it's Sneijder. He is through here, showing good feet. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And here's Figo. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. No, just not quite. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. And here's Dembele. Sneijder. Bruno Fernandes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Defending here is really tight. Nedved. Oh, what a ball! He's got away. So much time and space here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Van der Sar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Stam calmly anticipates. Maldini. That's a sharp pass. Cafu charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Figo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Schneider going forward. He's having a hit! Schneider! Brilliant!
Well, what a great goal from a great player. An absolutely glorious strike, just when no one expected it. A real mood changer right on half-time too. Now, all of a sudden, they're going into the break.
And for the first half, that is that. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Kong and Hanoi finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Tries one from range! Oh, he's been caught napping! Might be danger here. And it's Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And he's picked out the run. That's good running with the ball.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found the way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Nedved powering forward here. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up. Towering header! And he's stuck it away!
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 14, Dembele. Number 25.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
Rooney.
Number 11,
Bruno Fernandes.
Rooney.
Always
Number
wanting the ball,
20,
always wanting to do
Pele.
something different with it.
Substitution in progress.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Schneider looking understandably energised after his goal.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, some tackle that. And here's Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kong and Hanoi do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Rooney.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Pele. Oh, now he can run away with it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Kong and Hanoi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yaya Toure.
Cafu.
And it's Seedorf. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pele. Big chance! And he's full. Pele gets flagged offside. And he's forced to go back.
Cafu.
And here's Figo. Now it's Pele. Pele purring through the gears. Bruno Fernandes with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He can run onto that. Always tries a shot. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal.
Rooney! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes left. And no, that was never going to make it. Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Figo. He's got a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Kong and Hanoi give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Added time.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Is there any can he finish? Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Pele. Ferdinand. He has a look out. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that. They got a bit down on their team, you know, early in the game.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Cafu cuts out the pass. Seedorf. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved. Can he get it through?
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion.
Terrific effort! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's on it, can he get away? Crosses it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Turan. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Still goalless at the moment. Roberto Carlos. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Seedorf. Cafu. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Maldini. Here's Vieira. Bruno Fernandes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Vieira. Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Mbappe, Ibrahimovic picks it up out wide.
Nice control. Ibrahimovic is fouled. Schneider considers his options. Schneider goes for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Schneider actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played back into the centre.
Yaya Toure.
Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And it's Seedorf. And it's Nedved. It's Hullet. And he's being shifted off it. Mbappe.
Oh, they could break here.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Yaya Toure. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Seedorf.
And the counter is on.
Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Quality ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira goes sliding in. Mbappe. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Nedved.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's gone backward here. And this is Hullet.
Yaya Toure.
Bruno Fernandes. And it's Ibrahimovic. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He has a look. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's Nedved. Great work on the overlap. That's good play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Numero 18. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bruno Fernandes. Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice.
Ibrahimovic! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Ibrahimovic really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 27.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 6. Roberto Carlos.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Ibrahimovic.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Il numero 15.
Hazard going face to face with his great rival.
Il numero 17. Vieira.
Italy have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Knocks it out wide. Thuram makes a move down the right. Oh, that's nice. And it's Rooney. And this is Hullet.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he get on the end of this? And here's Vieira. And here's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Iniesta. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's neat.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's the chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cafu. Throw in. Cafu plays it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Maldini. We are into stoppage time. Bale. Desai gets across and deals with it. Now that looks a decent ball, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and true. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Deftly away. Oh, nice touch. Cafu plays it. Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Nedved.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of... He's rising! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! Oh, good finish! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And this is Hullet. He might be in here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Sneijder. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Best. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, cracking ball. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He is just caressing the ball. Toure demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's heaved it away. Cafu. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Desai. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. For Yaya Toure. Seedorf. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Seedorf. Oh, perfectly measured that. A lot of space ahead. Takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, sweet feet. Cross from Cafu. Maldini gets it away. Yaya Toure. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Oh, this looks sharp. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Best charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bruno Fernandes! Pull it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well played, well played. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pullet never out of the action for very long. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cafu. Seedorf. Played in by Seedorf.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic has got himself a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Italia.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Del Piero! So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, such a clever touch. Rooney, always looking for that half a chance. Now this could be a chance. And this is Rooney. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 27.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Numero 22. Cambio di giocatori.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Italy are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Italy have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And here's Hazard. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Rooney. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Cafu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Del Piero! That's a sharp pass.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pele. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Report shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's Xabi Alonso. He's looking wide. Hazard. Xabi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Hazard wants to run onto the... That's it, the referee says enough. Italy did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. That's a delicate pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Cafu. Maldini spots it and intercepts.
And the counter is on.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, super find. Schneider takes the shot! Out towards the flank, and he's quick to return it. It's Schneider! Against the crossbar!
Manchester United would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
And he welcomes it in. Maldini gets it away. Bruno Fernandes, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And this is Ibrahimovic. Very nicely done. Has to go back here. Vieira. Knocks it out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Italy yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's there to get it away. That's good play. And it's Seedorf. Hullet shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Vieira. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Ibrahimovic herring after the ball here. Looking for the run. Best. Oh, well played, well played. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Thuram. Thuram carries the ball down the right. Yaya Toure. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Best. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hullet might just make this. And here's Dembele. And it's Seedorf. And he's being shifted off it. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Well read, and the danger is averted. Throw in. Now it's Schneider. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved. He's had it taken off him. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Yaya Toure. Nice control. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. Best! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Best really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Pullet engages and forces him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Nedved defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Played out wide. Vieira. And he's gone back, takes a shot! And that's in! And the game has liftoff!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 27.
First breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Il numero 18. Il numero
Thuram
22.
looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And here's Rooney, looking here to chip it through. And the shot! Oh, good finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Rooney. Oh, nice touch. Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Out towards the flank. Cross to the back. Oh, great leap! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're quick to get it back. Rooney.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Kvaratskhelia.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Getting up there! And now they can spring out of defence. He's not got that quite right. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Rooney. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that was vital. Seedorf. Pelé. Driving on and making good progress. He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Kvaratskhelia.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Hullet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ferdinand. And it's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Cafu is onto this. Big chance! That's put pay to the danger. And with that, the end. Italy perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Schneider plays it short. Chance to deliver. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Nedved has it in a wide position. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is good strength. And here's Nedved, and he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't...
And pull it! And he's stuck it away! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Italy cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Goes long and straight. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That has not gone well. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bruno Fernandes. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Against the crossbar. Decent hit from there. Yaya Toure. And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played it. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Played back into the centre. Schneider. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Stam gets across to intercept that. Schneider. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Opts for safety. Ferdinand. Ibrahimovic. Good, strong midfield running here. Now it's Nedved. And this is Hullet. It's a promising position. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hullet!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into... He's rising! And no mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Well, the way this game is offering less position...
Can he finish? And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Azar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Hullet. Iniesta gets a foot in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking here to chip it through. Yaya Toure proves too strong. Nicely weighted ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Stam. Now he's off and running. Adriano. And here's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. Shot a goal! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Vieira. Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. Looking for the run. Pele. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Iniesta.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Good take, and is he in? Shevchenko driving forwards. And that is that. Italy suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Italy desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.